Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sajid, and today in this video I want to talk about Türkiye Bursları, or known as Turkish government scholarship for the international students for bachelor's, master's and PhD. It is a really attractive scholarship where you don't need to pay any tuition fee, and there is monthly living allowance, there is health allowance, and there are some other research grants, and there are some travel grants available under this scholarship. You can go to the top universities of Turkey and carry on your higher education in beautiful cities of Turkey. And today in this video I'm not going to talk about how students can apply for this scholarship. The application process is really simple. Their website is really clear, and they have given all kind of information how students can apply and what is the procedure. Maybe we can in future I can record that kind of video if students want. Maybe some students are facing difficulties while submitting their application. Maybe you can write in the comment section if you want tutorial about how you can submit your application for Turkish government scholarship. Today in this video I want to talk about how you can make your application really impactful for this scholarship, because it is totally different. The application for this scholarship is totally different. It's not like Chinese government scholarship application where you have to submit your application, your documents will be evaluated, and if you have acceptance letter there are maximum chances to win the scholarship. No, it's totally different. The evaluation process of Türkiye Bursları government scholarship is totally different. It's like your academic GPA, your standardized national exams, your letter of intent, your recommendation or reference letter, and your social work and other co-curriculum activity certificates, and then interview performance. These all aspects are matter for this scholarship. Like your academic GPA for almost engineering and medical, I think your academic GPA counts 25%. Your standardized national exams, if you have any exam like GATE, GRE, YOS or SET, it counts for this exam 15%, but it's optional, okay? And if letter of intent, it counts 20%, and then reference or recommendation letters, it counts 10% for this scholarship, and social work or certificates, it counts 10% for this scholarship, and interview performance, it counts 20% for this scholarship. So you have to understand all these aspects matter for this scholarship. While preparing your documents, you need to be careful. If you want to apply for this scholarship, you have to get ready before, because you have to do social work, volunteer works, and collect certificates. And then the other point is, while writing letter of intent or motivation letter, it is a really important document for this scholarship. You cannot provide them just a generic AI based letter of intent for this scholarship. No, it's not. It will not work for you. You have to write by yourself, and you have to write it little different, attractive and rational. It should be a rational letter of intent. Then there are chances in the initial review you will pass, and then go for the interview, and in that interview they will also ask questions about letter of intent. You have to defend what you have written inside this document. Now we can specifically discuss about letter of intent, how you can write a letter of intent for this scholarship. It should be a bright concept. You cannot just talk about what you will take from Turkey. Explain how you will act as a bridge between Turkey and your home country after graduation. You have to clearly explain this. And the other point is, you should be more and more specific. Instead of saying I like economics, you can say I want to study in Turkey's emerging market model to help in development of my country, and you can elaborate it more. And you have to answer why Turkey. Mention specific universities or professors you are intended in. This show you have done your research. Here you cannot just say Turkey is that kind of country and that kind of country, therefore I want to study here in this under this scholarship. No, I think you should be more specific, and you should show them your research, your homework, what you have done for this scholarship. I think you should be more specific, and why you are targeting these universities, there should be a clear reason why you want to apply in these universities, in these programs, and maybe you can mention the name of professors under which you want to work, and there should be a reason why. So this was about letter of intent. The other point was so it was about letter of intent. There is another point about which students should think about, that they are choosing the largest cities of like Turkey, like Istanbul, Ankara, these kind of cities. And I think there are a large number of like competition, because students from all over the world are applying, and they must target these kind of big cities, big universities. You should select universities in small cities, and you should just try to select some low ranking universities as well. It will increase to like win this scholarship. And during designing your resume, you should not mention, maybe you have a large number of certificates of curriculum activities or voluntarily works, but you cannot write like this: I have done this work here, and you just write dates here. No, you should make it attractive. I have done this kind of like voluntarily work, and I was leading a team of 10 members, and we have like clean after the like floods, we went there to distribute foods, or this kind of activities. You should be more like clear, and you should explain the purpose of that activity. You cannot just write dates. You mention the dates: I have done this and I have a certificate. No, I think you should be like write down these kind of achievements in a beautiful way, so examiners will read it, and they will show interest to read more about your resume. And these are the key points that when you will satisfy examiners, your like initial review will be passed for this scholarship, and you will jump to the next step. So while writing your resume, while writing your letter of intent, think more and write a really rational, it should be a rational letter of intent and resume for this scholarship. And if you are going to get like letter of recommendation from your previous institute professors, it should not be also like just a general format, and maybe just use a AI chatbot and write a recommendation letter. No, they should also mention in their letter of recommendation that this student is really active in sports activities or in other social activities in the university, as well as in academics. Maybe they should mention some events. In that event he was like as an organizer he was working, and he lead the team of 10 members, and they done a great job like this. In letter of like motivation, if they will mention this kind of aspect, there is maximum chances you will pass the initial evaluation, and you get maximum number for these documents, which is most important part for this scholarship. And those students who are applying for like undergraduate programs, maybe there will be a written YOS test. Before going to this test, there are some mock tests available in their website. Prepare fully before going to the real test for this scholarship, because the numbers of this test matter for this scholarship application. So what I'm suggesting, just go for mock test for 2 or 3 times, and then go for a real test and try to score as high as possible. And the final step could be the interview, and you are in the top 5 or 10% of the applicants, so you should have some basic knowledge about the geography, maybe geography of Turkey or geography of your home country. And there is another frequent question in this like interview, that what will you do if you don't get this scholarship? You have to prepare answer of this question. What I'm thinking, the bad answer for this question, it could be, I will be very sad and my life will be over. It is a really bad and stupid answer. And what I'm thinking, what should be like winning answer, I will continue pursuing my goals through other means, because I am committed to this field. but the Turkey scholarship remained my first choice because of like these aspects why I want to come to Turkey. And you can explain your answer like this. It could be like winning situation for you. So for these kind of points, you need to be really careful while preparing your documents, writing your letter of intent, writing recommendation letters. It really works for this scholarship if you will write really rational and attractive letter of intent and recommendation letters, and collect voluntarily certificates, social work certificates as much as possible. If you don't have, you can still find online such kind of, there are UN programs where you can get 1 week this kind of social works and get certificates. And if you have this kind of certificates, you cannot just show them this, I have this certificate. You have to mention in your resume, and it should be a really attractive way how you can explain yourself in front of that examiners. It matters for this scholarship. And here are some last quick technical tips, like ensure every document is high quality scan, and use academic referees, professors who can speak to your specific research potential or character, because for this scholarship there will be email go to the professor, and he has to submit the reference letter. He or she has to submit the reference letter by themselves. Be careful about that. And language, you don't need to know Turkish to apply, but when you will go there, definitely you will have 1 year Turkish year. I think it's really good. And don't wait for the last day, like 20th February of is the deadline for this scholarship. So don't wait for it. If your documents are ready, your application is ready, and you are fully satisfied from your application, just go and submit. I wish this video should be helpful for you. Once again, I am urging it's attractive scholarship, but all the aspects of this application is like matters, and you have to be careful while preparing your documents, while writing your resume, letter of intent, and while getting the recommendation letters from your professor. If I missed something, or if you want to ask something, maybe we can have discussion in comment section. And best of luck to everyone must apply for this scholarship. And until the next video, stay safe, take care, bye bye.